Omar Villfranca joins us now on the phone to talk about this. Omar, just explain to our viewers how police were able to track down McKane and link him to the crime.
There was a lot of cameras since this incident happened right in front of the San Antonio Police Department headquarters. So, of course, they were looking at video, but also talking with Chief McManus. I asked him if there was any dash cam video from inside of Detective Marconi's car. He was on a traffic stop, and usually what happens, it'll turn on and be facing forward. He said there was. I said, had he been able to watch it yet? He said, no, not yet, but I eventually will. And he indicated there was some audio on there. That could be a key piece of evidence, but they're, of course, being quiet about it since the investigation is still ongoing. We also understand that when he went inside, a few hours before the shooting, he went inside San Antonio Police headquarters and actually entered the building. And we asked, did he say anything? They were keeping that very tight-lipped. That could be part of the information about how they were able to catch him. But one of the big things is, and this is something the chief talked about, there was a lot of tips coming in. The people in this community and in the county and across the state obviously wanted to see this guy captured. They received some tips. The SWAT tactical team was able to run surveillance on him, and he was, as I mentioned in the story, he was caught. He wasn't driving the car. There was a woman driving and a 2-year-old in the car, but they were able to apprehend him without any incident.
And I'm sure the community is now breathing a sigh of relief that this man, this killer, alleged killer, has been, or suspect, has been captured. Omar, what is next for McKane?
He is now facing capital murder charges, and District Attorney here in Bexar County, Nico LaHood, said his two choices for capital murder means he's either going to get the death penalty or life in prison without parole. Of course, he's got to be brought to court, but the district attorney spoke yesterday and was adamant that those are the two things that McKane is facing.
Omar, statistics say, and law enforcement officials tell us that there's been an alarming spike in these ambush-style attacks against police officers. Nearly 60 officers, 60, were killed on the job this year, compared with 41 last year. As you know, over the weekend, 3 other officer-involved shootings happened across the country. Are law enforcement officials changing the way officers work to ensure their safety?
The immediate reaction here in San Antonio was that they were telling officers, if you're pulling somebody over, you cannot pull somebody over. You have to wait till your backup comes. That's not usually something that's standard. You pull somebody over for a traffic stop, it's usually one officer. But while this guy was on the loose, Mr. McKane, the suspect, they wanted backup just in case anything happened. Another thing they were doing, too, is if people were going on patrol and they wanted to ride 2 people to a car, San Antonio police were allowing that. But almost 300 miles away, officers in Fort Worth, Texas, were saying, hey, we're going to go to a buddy system until this guy is caught.